Hi guys, welcome back to session. In this lecture, we are going to learn how we can create a user in Linux. So user creation we are going to see in this lecture. In order to create a user, you can use a command called user add. User add is the command which will help you to create a user. So this is one syntax to create a user. User add -m -d. -d is for to create a home directory. By default in the Ubuntu operating system, the home directory will not be created. But if you want to create a home directory, for every user, we need to create a home directory where user related files will be placed over here. So I'm saying like /home and the username that you are going to provide, -c username and the username. This is just a description over here. So we are going to use this syntax and we are going to create this user. Let's take this syntax. Let me put it over here. So I'm going to create one user. Username -m -d. Let me give the username as test user -c. I'm saying like this is just a testing purpose. And the username is test user. Done. Let's run this command. I'm going to the Ubuntu system and I'm running this command. Okay, it's not copying paste is not working from Windows. User add -m -d. Let me write down here. User add -m -d. Pretty much time, we are not sure about the syntax. That's fine. We can take it from the Google. So we are going to create this directory /home/testing. This is a directory I'm going to create. Then we have -c. Then the description of the user just for testing purpose. And the username is testing. Done. When I'm trying to run this command, I'm getting a message called permission denied because this Ankush user does not have the permission to create a user. Usually the creation of the user will be taken care by the root user, but still I can use this sudo command and I can create a user. The password of my user, I just mentioned that and done. I can say the user has been created. Sudo is since this Ankush user is the sudo user, I can create it with the help of sudo. I'll be discussing about more details. What is sudo? So sudo is basically a person who is having a similar kind of privileges like root user, and it should be the part of your sudo ers file. Okay, now I have seen that the user has been created. If you want to verify it, all the user information will be available in cat/etc/password file. Now I'm going here, and if I scroll it down, there are multiple users are there. Among that we can see the user has been created. This is a user ID and this is a group ID. Whenever you create a user will get one numeric like a user ID and a group ID. This is just information, and this is a home directory we created. So if I go here /home/testing, this directory has been created. Now what is this /bin/sh? By default shell of this user is bin and sh. So whenever this user will log in, he will use this /bin/sh shell. Now we can also switch the user. Let's say currently who is connected? Ankush user has been connected. Now let's say you want to switch the user. Switch user and then username testing. I'm pressing the enter. I'm getting the authentication failure because for this user we have not set up the password. Let me set up the password for this user. Sudo pawswd is the command to set up the password. Then the new password for this user is, let me give the same name, testing only, the password. Now let me do the sudo testing. So if you see here, who am I? Currently I have logged in with testing user, and since it is using a shell that is a sh shell, you are not able to see. You can see that the currently testing user has been logged in. So you can switch the user by using a command su, switch user and username. This is how you can create a user, guys. In next lecture, I'll tell you how you can delete a user. Thank you.